I just started playing 5-10 no limit here. It's only 2 players at the table at the moment, but it's a 6-player table, so hopefully some other guy will show up here and we will be like 3 or 4 players, but we'll start playing heads up. This is a new player to me, and we have to see what happens. Now a short stack comes in, the Kruger 3 sits down to my left, and three-way is fine. Maybe if a 4th player will come, it would be, it's pretty perfect to play 4 players, I think. Ace 9 is suited. It's an obvious raise from the button, and now we're 4-handed, but it seems I think it will fill up pretty soon. You just have to get a table started and then people will start dropping in. So I got jacks in the big blind, which is a very good hand, 4-handed, and I'm facing a raise from the button here, so I'm gonna re-raise it to 120. It's also nice to re-raise in the beginning to show that it's not that easy to steal my big blind. So maybe if I can re-raise him like 2 or 3 times, he will maybe slow down on his raising from the button to steal my blind. 3 queen is not a playable hand. It seemed to be a good tempo at the table. People are not thinking too long about their decisions, so should be a nice game. Now a 5th player comes in. A good way to start playing at the short-handed table is to maybe take it a little bit easy in the beginning. It's much easier to play poker when you're up and not have to chase to get back even. So a good way could be to play a little bit tighter in the beginning to earn some chips and get a good, like a positive feeling for the game before you splash your chips around too much. It's a little bit hard to do that though. If you're used to one style, it's easy to just get back into the game and play like you normally do. Now I got kings in the small blind against the small stack. I'm gonna raise to 30. Hopefully he'll play back. At least call. Yeah, he calls. So now it's 60 in the pot. I'm gonna bet 50, and it's no way I'm folding this hand now because he's a short stack, and yeah, I got an overpair. You simply can't fold for anything right now. So he raises me. I'm gonna move all in. So he got a gut shot. He missed it. He probably thought he had 2 overcards as well. It was a blind battle, and most cases I think he played it well. He should have had like 10 outs, 2 overcards and a straight draw, but in this case I had the overpair, so I only had 4 outs for the straight. So now I have a queen 10. I called Bryant's raise. He checked the flop, and I'm gonna bet my top pair here. And he calls. My guess is he I would think he has like a pair from jacks to 9s. It's a play many players makes. It's a guess, you never know, but if he has that, he has 2 outs now, and I can check now, and he has 2 outs on me. I got 2 pair. There is flush out there. It's a rather strange bet from him. I would thought he would have checked on the river. Not gonna fold this. The question is, will I raise it? But I don't think it's much use raising either. I'm just gonna call. Okay. He hit the runner flush. He had me all the way. But he played his top pair tricky there. Saved me some money, I think, by checking the turn. I had top pair with a rather not very good kicker there, and if I bet the turn, it's a big chance only a worse hand would have called me. Only a better hand would have called me, and usually when you flop top pair you will bet it. But he played that one quite alright. Tricked me a little bit, but it was, I can't fold it two pair on the river there. If he had like king queen or a hand like that, he would definitely bet the river as well, I would think. And most players would do that anyway. I don't know much about this guy. But like I said, the hand I will put him on there when he checks the flop is like a pair, pocket pair from jacks to nines, or an 8 in his hand, because that's usually when you want to just control the pot size. So that's why you often check the flop and then take it from there. And king 4 of suit. And also when I hit the 2 pair on the river, I would think there isn't much chance I get a call from a worse hand than mine there. It's a little bit, I was a little bit surprised that he bet the river, because none of my hands really did fit into that. Like if he had the second pair on the flop, the only hand that I could beat at the river was like 8-10 if he just checked his 8 on the flop and then he hit his 2 pair on the river and I made a better 2 pair. Then he might have called the race from me on the river, but I would think he would fold that as well. There's a chance. So I took the safe alternative there and just called. Folding wasn't really in my consideration there, cause you know your heads up and there haven't been too much action. We checked the turn, both of us, and you pretty much had to call, and it was a runner flush as well. It wasn't like it was on a flush draw on the flop. And now we're 6-handed with the D-Way in there as well.